Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to another episode on the Titancraft server. Today, I remember the episode number, I believe it is 24. Welcome to episode 24. In the last episode, we worked on the center of the sphere, and we saw AHG work on his little area, which was, the bottom of the sphere, and I'm going to get together with them to form stuff, but we needed to take a break, guys. We needed to take a break from that. So in this episode, we are back in the place that we started, just full circle. And we are in this wonderful place that I call my spawn base, that I share, of course, like with my regular base, with Muser, Electro, Talk, and then there's one more. There's one more. I'm gonna feel. Oh, and Crazy Harden. There we go. This is it right here. I remember you guys. I know you guys remember this beautiful place. This is such a really, really nice place that I enjoy. But we still, we still have a lot to do here. There's still a ton of stuff to do. As you can see, we have chests everywhere to clean up. We have... What? Oh, I'm getting some really, really bad internet lag. As you see, I have one bar over there. And then we also have, a decent amount of diamonds over here that we still haven't picked up yet. So we have to figure that out. And, you know what's really funny that just came into my head like this moment? So... Oh, hi. Lost my train of thought. Okay, so AHG lives in that little house over there, right? And then I'm gonna do a little Elytra trick and spam my keyboard to make your ears bleed. Oh, it's not gonna work because I'm lagging on my internet. Thank you very much. But Ace also lives right next to me in that house over here, because what I did is I stomped on over here and I kind of scooped up some land with these areas. And these people came and built. But yeah, this is Ace's house. He still has to finish that too. I might contact him about that, because we're going to be, in the next few episodes, we're going to get to finish all of this stuff, and hopefully be able to make it look relatively good. I'm just kind of running around picking up decaying saplings right now, because we are going to need a heck ton of leaves to finish what we are doing right now. Let me just, this lag is killing me. Open the chest. Okay, so we have some materials in this chest once the chest opens. Okay, so we have some bone meal, some podzol, some iron for beacons and stuff, and then a bunch of saplings and leaves and wood and stuff. And then in this chest we have some more dirt, stone, and gravel, and coarse dirt, and podzol, and grass, and stuff like that. And then in this chest we have wood. So we basically, the first thing we're going to have to get and gather is a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a decent amount, not that much, but just a decent amount of the leaves, because that is what we're going to need to build our custom trees. And I wanted to just go over a little idea what I had. I had an idea for a lake surrounding Sivia's house right here. I have to talk to them about building, but basically if I did it, I would have this lake kind of like go around this area like that, and then kind of loop around here, and maybe join up with this river here too. That would look cool. And then if it loops up there, then it would kind of like go this way a little bit, hit this tree, and then maybe kind of go this way. Yeah, I think this looks okay. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a rough sketch of, there's something on my hand, of how this is going to look. Like if we go like that. Yeah, so this is kind of a rough idea of how this kind of water body may look. I want to take a little bit more of this out. Like, oh, it's gonna all come back. Oh no, it didn't come back. But yeah, you guys kind of understand hopefully of what I want this to look like at least. And yeah, it's gonna go down here too, like down in this area. I thought that was a really good idea. I just came up with on the fly. And yeah. So I am going to get to work real quick, gathering up some more leaves and such, and chest. Okay, there we go. So I'll fill these guys up real quick. But now I wanted to show you guys one more thing, and that was the general development in this area, because we still have to build a path over here, which is going to happen to connect. I remember that. I recorded this. I time-lapsed that. I really want to show you that. Probably really bad. Oh, probably a lot. Oh, I can't spell. Something spelled wrong there. But I helped time-lapse that, and that was fun. I believe I was recording for like 10 hours, just asleep. But again, I'm getting sidetracked. We're gonna fix this up, make it look a lot nicer. I might actually get AHG over here to help me mess with it. Oh yeah, this is what I want to show you. So, Our neighbor has been busy. I remember when this place was just a dead looking tree, and I thought the guy quit the server because I didn't know who it was. But look at that! That looks amazing. I mean, oh, I love this. So you come in here in this nice looking forest, and we have to do our part because we're making his area look trash, and it sucks. But you come into this area, and you just have this really nice sensation of like things being everywhere, and then you come into here, and it's like, what is this? There's just like giant trees everywhere, and it makes it look amazing. Yeah, this is Simp's home. Is he on right now? I don't think he's on right now. But yeah, I don't know if he even plays anymore. But yeah, this is his base, and it's actually really incredible. So we have to make sure we do justice to this because we have to kind of integrate his area into our area, which should be pretty easy because we're both using spruce trees. And I can kind of wound it into a dark oak forest over there. I like what we did though. We replaced the leaves with spruce. I like that. But we kind of have similar path designs too. He's using path blocks. I'm not using path blocks. I'm doing more of a broken stone. But yeah, so we kind of have the same idea. I'm going to get cracking, gather some materials, and I'll catch you guys when I'm done with that. Because it's going to take a while. I'll be right back. Okay. So leaves have been gathered up in this chest. I got a little bit of oak and a little bit of spruce, along with a bunch of saplings, a bunch of logs, and some grass, some stone, stuff like that. So I've done a lot of progress because I've had a lot of time. And as you can see here, I've made like a little river area in this area that used to be bland. I've also covered the base of this tower in stone and grass and extended this little thing all the way over here. And then along with doing that, I have also built a bridge over here, which is like kind of going over this nice little lake, which is over here to kind of connect spawn. And I wanted to do a little bit of something with this pathway going down the middle, so I thought that would be something that would be a fun project. Over here, I have also put in a little miniature river, which is basically going from that area to this little pond over here, just to kind of connect the areas again. And then over here, as you can see, this will go from here to here, and then maybe we can even end up connecting this guy to this one over here. Where is it here? Yeah. We could. Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh dang it, that's not good. But yeah, that's basically what I was thinking. Like we could use the we could kind of use the theme of the build and connect all the rivers together. I thought that might be a good idea, but you know, only time will tell. So I'll see what I do there. But what I wanted to do now with you guys is, first of all, we have to kind of make this area look relatively nice. And by the way, we've gotten a server upgrade, so there should be a little bit less lag. But I wanted to kind of migrate this river over to this area over here. So what I've been doing is I've been hooking up some dirt, so some scaffolding blocks, and I'm kind of using that to bring this area and connect it from underneath the bridge, if you know what I mean. So I'm just, you know, breaking all this ice and covering the floor with this dirt. And this is pretty much what I've been doing for coating this all in water. But I'm going to do the rest of that off camera. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a progress update. And then besides that, I wanted to add a few rocks kind of in and amongst this grass. And then a nice custom tree over there. I thought that might be a good idea. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a rock on camera with you guys real quick. Should not take that long because I don't want to suck up all the clip time. If I can find some cobble, there we go, cobble and then stone brick, there we go, okay, cool. So we'll hop on over to where we want to put some rocks, which I'm thinking we'll break these torches first of all, and we'll put one over here. Yeah, so this is Sivia's house. We can put a rock over here. Yeah, this is where it's needed. So we got our cobblestone, our stone, and our slab. So maybe we'll go something kind of like this. We can kind of like start it out. I don't know how to start it. It's gonna be kind of weird. So we can go like that, and then we can make this one cobble, and then we can do a slab on top, and then some stairs. And some andesite would be nice. I don't know why I didn't grab any, but that's a start. That's too big. That's too big now. Maybe just one block tall for like small little pebbles that are strewn along our lawn. Maybe we can just go kind of like we take a piece of stone and then we kind of like leave some no, dang it. Okay, I'm gonna mess around with some designs, fill this bed in with water, and I'll give you another progress update when I'm done with that. And just like that, we have a cute little rock design. So what I've done is I've thrown a few rocks around this person's house right here. So this is Sivia's house, but I went and I've done like little rock structures, and there's one right here, and then there's also, I believe, yeah, there's one right there, and then there's like little pebbles over here, because we don't want them to be too big over here, because as you're walking, we want you to be able to see into the house, not just like into a giant rock. And I've added some more leaves into this hill over here, along with some stone on this wall right there. So I've kind of like cleaned up this general area. I've also filled all of this stuff in with water, and I've created this little like waterfall area thing. I think I may want to add a few sea lanterns underneath the water just to add a little bit of a glowing effect, because plus we still have all these ugly torches sitting around, which we do not want, and these chests too. We gotta make sure we get those out soon. But now what we have to do, we have to first of all sprinkle the what's this called? This podzol and coarse dirt everywhere. Oh, I forgot to grab gravel from our base. I have to make sure I do that. I also spread around some rocks and built another fake tree off camera because I wanted to just get this all done. And doing all this kind of... Who's playing that new song? Oh, someone's been building this. What's this? I'm getting distracted, but I'm coming in. Heard the music. Oh, heard. This is a cool house. I like it. That's funny how it's so loud. Cat party. Yeah. So as I was saying, I want it to be so that you kind of... I'm gonna turn that off because that's starting to irritate me, and it sounds really loud. There we go. So if we come over here and you're walking down, we I kind of got the idea that maybe we could add in a few more of these trees everywhere. Like we could add one over here, and then we could add one over here, like right there, and we could kind of spread around the terraforming, because I really want to kind of now I'm in the mood to like prettify spawn, and I've actually been looking into lamppost designs too. And if you guys want to show me any of yours, just feel free to just tweet me them, because I can't come up with lamppost designs for the life of me. It's really hard, in my opinion. But yeah, so I've been struggling with that. But then we also, over here, I'll show you what I've done. I've finished this little river area right here, so that unless I showed that twice. Oh, I probably showed that twice. Sorry about that. I did that in the last episode too. I showed things twice. But we also, I'm just going to go around and tell you all the things we have to do. We also have to build a custom tree here. And I actually kind of want to do this with you guys. So I'm going to grab myself some oak, because this is not going to be a spruced one. This is going to be an oak tree. Maybe we can use jungle wood mixed with oak wood. Yeah. Okay, so we'll take a few oak wood. Actually, we could do dark oak too. Yeah, I'll mess around with all these colors. Let's grab some jungle and some oak real quick. And then maybe a handful of... Yeah, okay. So, this is going to be kind of our starting thing. What we can do is we'll mess around with dark oak. So, dark oak is kind of like... actually, I kind of like dark oak better. Yeah. We're going to use dark oak. So, we have to come up with the theme of this tree. And it's not going to be a fir tree like that. It's going to be kind of a tree that hangs over into this area right here, or this. I'm thinking this area right here. That would be a lot better. But we want to start off with its base, so we're going to just map it out real quick. I think it's going to start off being like 3 wide here. Actually, wait. It's going to be leaning over, so we kind of want to make sure it's kind of on this side. So like that. Okay. So we'll see how that works. And then, actually, we can start it off as 4. And then we'll go up, and then it'll be 3. And then we'll go with 2. And we kind of got to curve it over. So, I don't have any dirt right now. Let me grab a few pieces so we can do some scaffolding real quick. There's some dirt. Do we have any other dirt? Yeah, we have 14 right here. Okay, so let's see how this works. Take that out. Put in our grass blocks. Go up like this. And throw it at... Oh, I said I was going to do it with dark oak, and I didn't. Let me do that real quick. Rip all this down on my hard work. Okay, so we go like that, and then like that, and then what we'll kind of do is like start leaning it over like this. Man, I'm really not good with the tree at first, like with the general layout of it, but I kind of get the hang of it as this goes on, hopefully. Um, so maybe we can kind of just like, I don't know how this is gonna work. Maybe we can put like that there, and then stretch this over a little bit more. How's this gonna look from over there? Give me a second. I'm gonna dig all this out, and we'll see how that looks from this side. Let me head on over. Yeah, and if you can hear, I'm kind of stuffed up for. Oh, I like that. That looks a lot better than I thought it would. Maybe a little bit higher. Maybe like a block higher would be nice, because we just kind of want to be messing around with this until it looks decent. So if we did it one block higher, we'd kind of go like this. Then we take this out, and I think I'll leave that. But then, well, we want it to go kind of like this. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's dig that out now. And I think I want to put one block kind of on the underside of that, like that. Okay, we'll see how that looks now. We'll head on over this way, and we'll take a look. It's too thick there. We'll have to take out that block right there and see how it looks. But yeah, I'm gonna mess around with this design for a few minutes until I get something that I like from this leaning over tree, and hopefully it all turns out good. I'm pretty sure that it will, hopefully. Okay, so I've been a little bit busy with this log here. Let's see how it looks. Okay, yeah, that doesn't look bad, but I think what we're gonna end up doing is doing a lot of revisions with this, because there's going to be quite a lot of redoing and ripping these trees down, because I don't think they're going to last that long in my eyes, because we're going to have to keep adding and taking away logs and such. So at the moment I'm just kind of like making the general tree shape and how it's going to look and feel, by just throwing leaves in kind of randomly. We're gonna see how this looks. If worst comes to worst, I'm gonna have to go and watch one of Scar's tutorials, and I don't want to do that. I want to do this all by myself, and I want to see how it's going to look. But I mean, if I can't get it to look nice, then that's going to have to happen, unless I will do a different tree. We can always do like a I forgot what kind of, like, what it was called. I have no idea, but now I'm getting a little carried away, and I'm actually like fanning out the final tree design for some reason. It's just, you know, when you get in the zone of placing leaves, you sometimes get carried away. That's just what happens with most designers. Okay, we're out. Oh, no, we're not. I still have a lot more. So, we kind of want to cover the logs. We can run the leaves down the side of the tree, kind of like that. And then, we'll see how this looks. Run a few more leaves down. And, okay, we'll see how this looks. Let's run all the way back around. I've been taking this path so often. And we'll take a look. That does not look bad. I actually like that. Maybe if we take off the few top leaves. Or a few bottom leaves. But that looks really nice, actually. That looks really cool. Yeah, I like it. It's missing something, though, on this side. I feel like if we make it, like, 2 blocks taller and add in the roots, this is going to look really nice. Yeah, I like that. It's just, it needs to be a little bit taller, because you can't even see the trunk. Okay. I think I know how to remedy this. Let's grab a few of these shears, like that, and then throw the rest of our iron in the chest, and take a look. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rip that down. And actually, I'll do that on camera with you guys, because I have a little bit of a story to tell. So, while I'm ripping this down, I have recently bought myself the Adobe stuff, because, you know, I'm a student, and I get a really giant discount when buying Adobe products. It's like, normally 60 bucks it's like 20 bucks for students, which is amazing. 20 bucks a month, that is. But you get access to, you know, all the basics, like Photoshop, Illustrator, and then you get... what's it called? You get After Effects, you get, I keep forgetting what it's called. I have it right here. It's on my, so I can't get it. Forget it. But you get access to all that good stuff, which is amazing. And because recently I've been interested in doing that. Plus I get to use the higher quality video editor, which is I thought I was gonna have it there. No, I don't remember what it was called. I'm terrible with names, and you guys will forever know this because it is true. But yeah, so I'm going to get that stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to do some more like some more stuff with my videos, some more animation, some more stuff like that. And I'm actually going to be designing a logo for myself, which is going to be pretty cool. If you guys have any ideas, make sure to leave it in the comments, because I'm kind of struggling with ideas on this so far. But I have kind of like a seed of an idea that's going to grow with time. So we'll just see where it takes me. But I have a relative idea on how it's going to look and what it's going to consist of. And hopefully it comes out good, but you're never. Words. You're never sure how something's going to turn out. You just kind of got to go with the flow most of the time. And one more thing. So you know how in the last episode I was saying how I recently hit 150 subscribers? Well, I hit 151, and then 3 people unsubscribed. So now we're back at 148, which is kind of a smack in the face, but I mean, I don't really mind. It's just, I'm doing this for the fun, not for the numbers. The numbers just sometimes get to me. That's just how, I've explained this before, that's just how I work. I get really affected by numbers. That's just my personality. But I'm not gonna worry about this too much. It's just, it's just 2 or 3 people that left. That's their choice. I'm getting a lot of unsubscribers lately, but I mean, I don't really mind. Oh, I like that. Because I have you guys, and most of you guys that are, watching this video are pretty cool people, and I like seeing all your comments and reading them all, and all that stuff that comes around with this. And I'm just really lucky to have you guys, because I wouldn't normally have this amount of people unless first of all Patreon servers, because that's where I've gotten a lot of you, and then from having the people that come from Patreon servers, then I get the people that see it from the tutorials, and it keeps growing like that. So thank you guys for being there and supporting me. That really means a lot. And let's get back to Minecraft now. I'm pretty sure you guys are sick of me talking about this, but we've actually, this tree kind of looks relatively good. Let's add a few leaves real quick. If I can reach them. Let's go underneath like that. Yeah. Okay, so you want a few down at the bottom, and then maybe we can put one here. We'll go like dirt and then log. Yeah, okay, we'll see how that looks. Add in some of the leaves on the top, so we don't have to come back up here later. Okay, that looks good. Maybe add a few more in, so we can kind of even up the top, like that. I have not been paying attention to chat, so I don't know what's happening. Something about stone swords, I think. I'm not sure. But it's always fun, because if you're... Oh, that sucks. It's always fun, because if you're in the video, and if I'm recording, and there's just chat going on, it's always fun to read the chat and see, what people are doing. Because you never know with these people. You never know what's going to be going on. But right before the server restart, let's just check this out. See how this looks? Okay, cool, I like that. So, I'm gonna get kicked real quick, and I'll be right back when the server restart's done. Okay, so we're back from the restart now, and what I want to do now is, first of all, let me go back so you guys can take a look at this tree. We have to mess up with the cable structure? No, not with the cable structure. With the leaf structure. So we have to make it hang down, first of all. That adds a lot to the tree in general. Let's see if we can reach it. I wonder. So we want to, first of all, extend this a little bit, like out. Yeah, okay. And then we'll bring the leaves down. Maybe we can get some vines and some string. That could add a lot. Let's grab that piece of dirt and pillar up. Okay, so we need one there. And then we'll kind of spread out like that. Yeah, okay. This is starting to look good. I really like the way this is looking so far. Let's... come on. No. No! Oh, the pain. No. Up on the block. Mind that. Place those. And then there. Okay, cool. So now we're just going to be adding in some of these little hanging down thingies, thingamajiggies, like that. And then where's the next one? Next one is up there. There we go. And you're the lucky one. And then that one there. And then maybe one more right here. Okay, let's see how this looks. We'll head on over, turn around, and hopefully not be just disgraced with ourselves. Let's take a look at that. I actually really like that. Maybe if it was a little bit longer this way, if it extended a little bit more that way, that could look cool. And the fact that that's not done yet, it just goes straight down. Okay. So this is definitely a starting point. I'm gonna get busy and do some of the root structure along with finishing up a little bit of the leaf structure, and I'll come back showing you something that hopefully looks relatively good. Let's get started. Wow, that actually looks really good. Yeah, okay, it's not blocking the mansion, which is a good thing, but that looks so good. Like, even though I like how it's leaning to this side, because you know it's like imbalanced. It's been holding up the weight, and the roots kind of are gnarled into the island. They actually go. Sorry, I just smacked my mic on accident. They actually go into the water like that, which is really cool. But that actually looks really good. Oh, I love that. Okay. So what? Okay, what I did is I extended it on this side just a little bit, and I think I may want to actually put like one more block like there, just to give it a little bit more length. Yeah, okay, I think that does it then. Oh shoot, lightning. We have to cover these trees up in glass. Oh shoot, okay, I'm gonna do that off camera. I have to add that to my list. We do not want these things getting hit by lightning. That would be very bad. That's a really bad thought. Oh no, that's... I'm not in the mood for that happening. Dang it, that really sucks. Okay, well, basically, I was thinking maybe we could add in another one of these branches, except off to this side, because the tree kind of looks a little bit unbalanced, but at the same time, I don't want to take away from the effect that it has. Maybe we could do just a little nub up at the top. That might work. Okay, I'm gonna quickly just sketch something out with you guys here real quick. Let's see how that's going to look. We have our scaffolding dirt. Oh, this lightning is really making me nervous. Why is there so much? There should not be this much lightning. That is just not a thing that I want to deal with right now. But let's run something out like right here, and then it can kind of go like that, and then we'll kind of like stretch it out to be one, and then we'll bring it down a little bit because it's sagging underneath its own weight, like that. That kind of looks terrible. Give me a second. Wait, I wonder if we could get this one. The lightning scares me. So many custom trees. Shutters. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can go out one more, like that. I'm trying to read chat, if you haven't noticed at the same time. Oh, please don't sneeze. Please don't sneeze. That would not be good. Don't sneeze. Okay, good. I'm not gonna sneeze. Hopefully. My eyes are just really watery now. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, we could definitely do something with that. Definitely. Okay. I'm gonna strategically fill this in with leaves and see how it comes out. And time for the grand reveal. Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah, okay. We have a little bit of modification to do this one, but that is definitely in the right path. It's not blocking that, which is amazing. It's like a focal point, which attracts your attention. Let's see how it looks from like the entrance. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay. Let's see. Ah, that just adds to the effect of this whole area. That looks really good. Okay. We don't want any vermin. Vermin! Bad. Okay. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, okay. We definitely need to add a bunch to this side. Like, coat the entire top. If we could connect the two sides. I think I still have enough leaves. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm definitely down with this. Take out that branch. Bring it a little bit lower. Okay, this is really coming together, guys. Oh, I love building custom trees because you think it's gonna look really terrible in the beginning, and then you do it and it actually looks really good. Most of the time, that is. I've ended up tearing down forests of custom trees because I don't like the design, but that's just because I get really OCD about that stuff. Let's see if we can connect this in like a logical manner. Maybe we can even run like a little branch down like that. Maybe. Huh? Let's see how that looks. I'm thinking this is actually gonna look pretty cool. pretty cool. And then stack all this stuff up. Branch the leaves together. This definitely needs some loving. And then one right there. And then this is like a flat area, which we do not want. We don't want any flat areas on trees, because trees are not flat. That is not how trees function. That is not how they look. Okay, and then I want to take this part off right here. So we'll bring that down and see if we can take that out, and then bring other ones down. And then we have our pillar of suck right here. Take that down too. And okay, that looks pretty cool. Oh, I'm still terrified of that lightning. I don't want anything to do with that. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Starting to look pretty cool. Maybe a few more right there, and then we want to break up this surface. Okay, let's see how this looks. So I've thrown a lot of leaves in and a lot of logs, and we're gonna turn around. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, there's definitely more touching up, but we're definitely on the path to making this tree look amazing. Okay, guys, it's official. This tree is amazing. Oh, I put so much effort into this. Look at that. That is a beauty. Oh, I love it. Okay, well, as you guys probably know, if you look down at that time bar, we are way out of time on this one that we're doing today. But you know, we did a lot. I'm just gonna go run around and show you everything we did. We did this little tower base right here. We filled that in with stone. We did that over there. We did this tree. We did this entire lake area, these rocks, this bridge, this lake area over here, and then we also did this path on the other side. We did the little water area on the other side right here, and then we also built an entire two other custom trees, one right here and one over there. And guys, let me tell you, these look amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that looks so cool. It's okay. Well, we're going to have to make a part 2 to this, because we are at like what, 32 minutes now. I just wanted to say one more thing. I'm going to probably, most likely, actually I'm joking, I'm going to be at Minecon this year, which is going to be amazing, and hopefully I'll be able to, like, you know, see some of you guys. You guys will probably be at like the Hermitcraft booth, right? Yeah, well, I'm gonna, if you're going at least, I'm going to be wandering around looking at all the stuff, which is going to be really cool, and I can't wait to do that. But yeah, we did a lot in this episode, but unfortunately, this is the best backdrop ever. Unfortunately, that is going to be it for today's episode, because we have truly and utterly ran out of time. I plan to make a part 2 though, so just keep your eyes open to that. But thank you for watching the episode. If you liked it, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button, and I really enjoy all of you coming down here to watch. We got a lot of views on our 22nd episode, which was amazing. I think we have like 60, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. But that's going to be it for me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.